Hello, welcome to my video. Today we are gonna do some uh, programming. So we are gonna start with the basics, which is a Ceebot application. So what is it? It is a highly visual environment for learning fundamental programming concepts. It uses like C++, C Sharp, Java programming styles. So let's see. So this is the Ceebot application. So I'm gonna put a link some in the description so you can get the file as well, so you can install it. So right now let's start it. So we're gonna choose a student name and press OK. So let's start with like really basic functions. So let's go with standard. Okay. So in so what Ceebot is like, in it's not confusing ones. Normally in this Ceebot, what happens, we have to write the codes in normal language. It is not like totally weird, so you can't it's not like you won't be able to understand or so. It is really simple. So for example, if you want to move something, or you move the robot or something, you have to just say move. Or you want to turn it, you say turn. So you use your daily simple language. So let's start with how about using let's start with the first program. We're gonna do 4.1. So it should be a basic simple one. So as you can see, there is we got one robot. If you click on him, you will see this options. This is where you will be able to save multiple kind of codes. So you saved with a test one name, then you can create another place, another box, and save it again. So you can save it to multiple times. So how about let's start with one of the codes. So you click on that, you see this curly braces, so you click on that. So that's where we're gonna put the codes. So let's see, if you press F1, you will be able to see what's they are asking for. For example, in this one they are asking for the it says we have to follow the path, and we have to use variables to store the values in this program. So they have given us some hints as well. So for example, float is distance is equal to 20. So we know the distance is 20, and for angle they are using 90 degrees. So dist, which is they have given as a short form. You can use any other name you prefer. So let's say as a movement or something else, for example. So movement will be 20, then angle. So these are known as variables. So as I was saying, let's go in the program and write it down. So we will start with creating a variables. So that will be float. We can say dist is equal to 20, as we got this information from the application itself. Then we are gonna create another variable. Sorry about that. Angle. Okay, so angle will be 90. So once we created the two variables, now we have to use these variables and substitute with the this robot can move at that point and turn around 90 degrees and go follow all the way till it reached the destination. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna write the command move to move it. move, then we have to put the code in the bracket, so it will move brackets. Then as you can see, we are getting already some hints here. So it says move command, and then we have to say the distance, and you have to use the commas at the end. So that will tell the program that okay, we have started doing this move, and this is where the commands ends. So it will do this and it will end there, then it will follow the next command whatever it is. So at the moment we are not gonna define the number here, we are gonna define the variable name we have given. So in our case will be dist. So we are gonna, so we moved 20, so it is gonna move that 20 till there, and now we know that we need to turn, otherwise if we hit the barrier, we are going to destroy our robot. So we are going to say angle, no sorry, we are going to say turn, turn, then we put, so again you can see it, when you write the command it gives you the option, kind of a hint. So at the moment we are going to say angle, so we are going to use that 90 here. So enter again, move, distance, then we are, so it is gonna move from this point to there. It is gonna use the turn command, and it will turn 90 degrees, and it is gonna go straight again with this part. Yep, once it's reached there, we have to turn again, but this time what we are gonna do, we are not gonna turn 90, because what happens, it follows like so this is angle, so it follows like 90 this on the left hand side, and if you write minus 90 it is gonna turn right hand side. So at this point we are gonna say minus, so let's do that, turn. So this time we are gonna say minus angle instead of minus just angle, so that's minus angle. Okay, so it turned. Now we're gonna say move, distance, then we're gonna say turn, and we're gonna say angle. Actually it should be minus angle, sorry about that, because we are turning right hand side. Okay, once we turn right hand side, and we are gonna do the final movement, which is will be move and distance. Okay, so that's done. So there is a compile button where we can just do the compile, and it will compile the check the codes, so like if we have missed any commas or we have done any kind of errors. So for example, if let's just say I have missed the comma there, and I try to compile, it says a semicolon terminator missing. So it gives you the hint of what kind of stuff you are missing, so so you can find it and make your program successful. So at the moment it's okay with 0 errors. So we're gonna substitute the code and run the commands. So we are gonna use this arrow. Once you click that, okay, so we have to click OK. If you click on that again, you can see what it's doing. So it turns, it actually follows along with it, so you know where it's going. So it use that, it is gonna use minus angle, and it is gonna use movement and distance. Okay, so we have accomplished the mission.